Well, before we get into the details, let me tell you one small interesting incident. The other day when I was busy working on some important work, my son asked me, "Papa, why is the sky blue all day, orange in the evening and dark on the rainy days? What exactly is the color of the sky?" In order not to disappoint my son, I just quickly wanted to get an answer from Mr. Google. I just opened the top few articles where the authors have explained it elaborately in their own styles. But, since the answers were a bit longer and I did not want to spend much time going through it understanding the concepts, I wished I had an expert in front of me who has read these articles before and can explain it to me up front. Just like my son wants to know the answer, without he himself researching on it. That's when I turned on to my ChatGPT console relaying my son's question, "What exactly is the color of the sky?" This time got a crisp and concise answer tailored to my exact query. I was so happy but, tempted to be little lazy, I again and asked the expert, "Can you categorize into 2 to 3 points?" Wow! The answer was much crisper, refined and so easy to explain even to my son. So, what happened in the process? Mr. Google fetched me the best articles from the experts around the world explained in generic format. In simple terms, we can say it provides us with a knowledge base. We can read the author's views, analyze and try to get our answers. Whereas AI has already read many such articles, understood the concept and sitting there as an expert. It's like a professor with intelligence and deep insights. The responses are highly customized to our queries. We can even have follow-up queries and ask for customized depth and formats. A professor with all its time sitting in front of us. Well, as we saw, we could get a crisp answer to a pointed question. Can he summarize an entire book for us? Let's us ask. Categorize into key points with brief description, Atomic Habits, by James Clear. Awesome! We have got the entire book in 6 key points. Let's look at the 4th point, which on the role of environment and says like.
Clear highlights the influence of the physical and social environment on habit formation and provides strategies for optimizing the environment to support positive habits.
Let's see if the professor really understands and can explain what he says. Let's ask, explain with 2 examples the role of environment. Let's look at what's there in example 1.
Example, healthy eating habits. Suppose an individual wants to develop healthier eating habits. They decide to stock their kitchen with nutritious food, such as fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, while minimizing the presence of processed snacks and sugary treats. By creating an environment that supports healthy eating, they make it easier to make nutritious choices. The visible presence of healthy options and the absence of unhealthy temptations in the environment increase the likelihood of consistently making better food choices.
Sounds very logical. Well, we can experiment on his other skills some other time. But the professor is real and solid one. That is why it not only the end users like us but the tools, processes, organizations and everyone wants to have this professor with them. As an assistant, mentor or expert advisor. For example, companies like Google and Microsoft are integrating their tools like emails, chats, Excels and search engines to make them more smarter and efficient. The professor can advise in writing solid replies in our emails. He can take minutes of meeting and even advise us on the various decisions using his intelligence. And he can provide many more smart features to boost the quality and the productivity. The organizations can feed their years of operational experience, guidelines, policies to build their internal advisors. For learning and development, project planning, product development, HR practices and so on. They can integrate this professor with their traditional chatbots for better customer experience. Moreover, this professor has no limits. He can be financial advisor, he can a poet, he can be an expert animation specialist, great programmer, expert medial specialist. So, the individuals across the world can use his intelligence for learning purpose, for working smarter and explore the areas of their choice with a great reliable mentor. Again, this conversational AI professor may not have any language barrier. Hence, the farmers, citizens living even in remote areas may start getting the advisors in their own languages on government policies, tools, techniques, career advice which are originally stored in English language. The options and opportunities are wide open. Most consulting firms are predicting its rapid expansion in almost all fields. Like the internet and the powerful search engines helped us spread the knowledge everywhere. The AI is going to spread the intelligence and expertise everywhere. A true tectonic shift for our future. That's all in this video on what is ChatGPT and why is the buzz. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your comments in the comments section below. You may like and subscribe for more such videos in future. Thank you.